Good day, Sister Luz, and good day, everyone. As we have promised, we are going to continue our discussion regarding the role or the part of the Philippines, our country, in the work of salvation. First of all, we have to consider also the claims of other religious groups in our country. First and foremost is the Iglesia ni Manalo, or Iglesia ni Cristo of Manalo, that claims that their leader and founder, Mr. Manalo, is an angel sent by God.
Yes.
The fulfillment of the prophecy in the book of Isaiah, Revelations, chapter 7, verses 1 up to 3, which says that he is the angel ascending from the east. You see, whenever they read the word east in the Bible, they immediately apply it to the Philippines. In fact, there is something ridiculous about the doctrines of the Iglesia ni Cristo ni Manalo.
What is that, Eli?
They taught in their pasugo that the Far East is the Philippines. And they are standing on that for quite some time. But after some time, they will deny that they have thought that the Philippines is
The Far East.
the Far East. That is something ridiculous about the faith of the Iglesia ni Manalo. But they claim to be the true church in the East. So we have to consider their claim in our search for the truth. How, if they can rightfully prove that their group is really the group that was prophesied in the scriptures, then we cannot just ignore if they have biblical basis in their claim.
Yes.
But if we can prove through the verses of the scriptures that their claim is just a claim, and it is nothing but a claim, then there must be something that we have to discover, the truth about this matter, Sister Luz. So we will not just study the place of the Philippines in the prophecy, but also the time, the appointed time of the advent of the true group.
So you mean
that
there
will
is
be a part of the church in the scriptures.
there is an appointed time for that, Brother Eli? The rising of the true church, there is an appointed time for that? You mean like that, Brother Eli?
Yes, because you see, God, as I have oftenly said, God is an exact God. That is my belief. His prophecies are to be fulfilled exactly as they were prophesied or they were written. And they must be fulfilled in detail. It is not just a matter of accident that the prophecy will be fulfilled. You see, when the prophecy concerning the fall of Jerusalem and the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem was written some 600 years before it happened, these were prophesied by the book of Daniel, the book of Jeremiah, and it was also prophesied by our Lord Jesus Christ in the book of Matthew chapter 24. But if you're going to study how it was fulfilled, it was really fulfilled in detail.
In the appointed time.
In the appointed time. So, there is an appointed time whereby a prophecy will be fulfilled.
Yes, Brother Eli.
Like what God had prophesied during the time of the prophet Daniel. When the prophet Daniel was asking for from God that where will that prophecy be fulfilled, the Lord told him that this will be fulfilled in a particular time. So the time element is very important also
Yes.
in the fulfillment of a prophecy. And that we will study tonight or today, what is the role of the Philippines, or what will be the part of the Philippines in God's work of salvation? And is it true, and can it be proven from biblical verses that the Philippines is in the mind of God, in the prophecy? And what will happen? When will that happen? These are all recorded in the scriptures. And we will prove this through the verses that we are going to read at this episode, Sister Luz.
Yes, right.
So, for us to start with, let us again remind our listeners and viewers that there is really salvation that will happen in the Philippines. We are not excluded in the prophecy of salvation. In fact, we are definitely being mentioned in the prophecies regarding the work of salvation. As we have read in the book of Malachi chapter 1 verse 11, the Philippines is
included.
is included in that particular prophecy.
Yes.
Let us read that again, Sister Luz.
For from the rising of the sun, even unto the going down of the same, my name shall be great among the Gentiles. And in every place incense shall be offered unto my name, and a pure offering. For my name shall be great among the heathen, saith the Lord of hosts.
That is clear. From the rising of the sun, from the east. The prophecy is speaking of the place, Sister Luz.
Yes.
It is not speaking of time in that particular prophecy. From the rising of the sun, even unto the going down of the same, my name shall be great among the Gentiles. So, he's speaking of a place in the east and in the west where the name of God will be great among the Gentiles. And incense shall be offered unto his name, a pure offering. Meaning these are offerings that that the Lord will surely accept.
Oh, yes.
This will be done by people in the east.
Oh, yes, yes.
And there are also who will do this in the west. But it will start in the east, sisters.
Yes,
If you have noticed the prophecy, it will start from the
from
east.
the east.
That is from the rising of the sun. See that?
So it will not start from the west, but
No,
from the east.
It will start from the east, from the rising of the sun. So, the popularity of the name of the Lord will start from the east.
Yes.
Now, in order to be sure that the Philippines will play a role or will take an important role in glorifying and making the name of the Lord popular among the Gentiles, let us read another prophecy in the scriptures written in the book of Zechariah, chapter 8, and that is verse 7.
It says, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Behold, I will save my people from the east country and from the west country.
See, that is a promise of God in prophecy. I will save my people from the east country and from the west country. So, salvation will really come to the east and also
To the
to the
west.
west. But the prophecy is always mentioning the east.
The east, yes. Yes.
The Lord said that I will save my people from the east country. Let us not touch that prophecy concerning the west. Let us be specific first about the prophecy concerning the east. According to the Lord, I will save my people
From
from the
east.
east country. This is a country